Fellow Ambazonians, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Thanks for joining. Share as you join. Let's talk. Let's point out the blind spots of our revolution. It's a couple of things, you know, trying to engulf our revolution from within. And I'd like us to talk about it. Uh, we are getting some disturbing information from the county of Bui that I'd like to put it out also for Ambazonians to see. The topic still remains today. It is now clear who want freedom for our people. So what I'm going to discuss today, it relates to this same, stuff that's on the screen. So it's now clear who want freedom for Ambazonia. I always like to update Ambazonians on what is going on, what is happening, so that we follow through and make sure that we are on the right path. Fellow Ambazonians, welcome to the show. Thank you. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining. Revolutionary greetings to all Ambazonians of goodwill. Those who have the spirit and the faith of a new nation. Ambazonia. At times we always have to make sure that we stay focused. We don't blink. As I put it this way, my leader, Dr. Yabacho, always tells us, you don't blink. Stay focused on the goal. Don't be distracted. Fellow Ambazonians, we got some very disturbing information coming from the great county of Bui this morning. Our intelligence. I think my able comrade, Capo Daniel, has put out an audio being shared on various WhatsApps. I would like to share this one out on my platform. Let's see the manipulation of our children. And I'll talk more about that, and I'll have to analyze what is currently going on in Bui. And I'll be very clear about it. Some of the children who have been into this whole mess in the name of Bui warriors, some of them have escaped. Most of them have gone to Nigeria. They are beginning to see the reality of things. I have calls. I get calls every day from ground one. How most of them keep on eloping. They are running away because they are now saying, and they are seeing, and they are saying quietly that this is not what we started with. We don't know what is happening. We don't know why they are telling us to turn our guns against our own brothers. A lot of them have escaped there in ground one. You don't hear fighting in Kumbu. Why? Ask yourself. But I want to let people understand the ADF is still intact in Bui. ADF is the first generation fighters that started this revolution in Kumbu, and they are still intact. I keep on reminding Ambazonians. We fight with brain strategy and with the foresight of the future. You see, the point is this. Those Ambazonian, how do you call it? Those children who started fighting under the umbrella of the Bui warriors. I can I'll be very clear about this. Most of these fighters, some of them are, they are not well, their mindset is not really strong. But some of them have realized what is going on, and some of them have escaped from the so-called Bui warriors. They are in Nigeria in ground one. Some were calling me yesterday, some of those young children were calling yesterday, were telling me that, well, they are there, they don't know what is going on till things clear up in Kumbu before they can come and fight, because what they are seeing and what is happening in Kumbu, they never signed up for that. But the whole point is this. Let me be clear. There's a couple of people that has a direct connection with the Republic of Cameroon. They are instrumentalizing those other people in Bui war, the so-called Bui warrior fighters, to go after the population, to extort the population, and they're using it for their own political, expediency. What is happening in the very so-called Bui warrior fighters now is we have so many segments. One segment of the Bui warriors fighters now are the ones that are exploiting the population for their own good, robbing the population, stealing from them, terrorizing them. That's the first segment that you have. The other segment they have amongst them, and I'll be very clear about it. Ambazonians, understand something. Last year, about a year and a half ago, the Republic of Cameroon trained some Ambazonians within their military structures. You saw the training of some Ambazonian soldiers. And this warning doesn't only go to Kumbu. It goes across our territory, not only to the ADF fighters and ADF camps and units. It goes across other, sister forces that understands what this revolution is all about. I'm talking also to General RK. I'm talking to Seven Kata. I'm talking to SWAT of Ambazonia. I'm also talking to people like Ekeku. General Ekeku down in Southern Zone. I'm telling you guys to watch this particular message I'm giving you all. There's a segment of Ambazonians that were trained about a year ago and a year and a half ago. They trained them within the B structures, within the Republic of Cameroon structures. They trained them. Those guys went there in the name of working because they wanted a job. They have trained them and released them, most of them, back into the field. They came in and they joined ranks as part of Ambazonian fighters. Now, what is happening is this. There's some level of intelligence that leaks out among some of those groups. And it goes to the Republic of Cameroon. That intelligence, they use it now to tax some of those areas. So what I will say is this. Any fighter that joined any of the units for this past 1 month, look within your ranks. I'm talking about those who are fighting for the liberation of Ambazonia. Look within your ranks. Any fighter that joined your ranks within the past 6 months, look within your ranks and you try to examine those fighters. A lot of intel is leaking out. Where do you think it's coming from? It's those Ambazonians that were trained by the Republic of Cameroon, and then they let go of them. They didn't join their normal regular forces. They sent them back as individuals who come in within our ranks. Some of them have come and they have intoxicated some of these ranks. I'm talking like specifically within the Bui warrior rank, we have some of those elements within them. They are Ambazonian children. They were trained and they were released back. They came back into the territory. They mixed themselves up in some of those forces, in some of those units, and they are the ones that are leaking information out. I'm going to talk about this. I'm releasing this information to all our forces across the territory, those who are fighting for the real, genuine liberation of our land. Then I will address the issue that's happening in Kumbu, the intelligence that we got this morning in Kumbu. I think Capo Daniel, he talked about it. He sent out audios about this. So for all the fighters, I'll talk about the General RK. I'll talk about all the ADF units. I'll talk about, and let me be clear about this. I'll put out something that people should be very careful about. And I'm saying this to all the ADF units and all other friendly, sister-friendly fighters that are fighting for these individual people. Anybody that comes in a name and puts on a T-shirt or whatever to the ADF body, you have a command structure. If any force shows up, 3 or 4 guys shows up with an ADF T-shirt or ADF guns or with material, say that they're from this unit or this unit, relay back to the mother council, relay back to the ADF structures to verify them. Be it 1, 2, or 3, relay back to them to verify whether those people are really from what part. Because what is currently also going on is that you find these infiltrators, they put on your T-shirts, they carry guns, and they say, oh, I'm from this unit, from this area. I'm fighting with these people in this area. Then they'll move in. And if you're not careful, they'll come and infiltrate, and they stay in there, they leak out, they'll work, they'll pretend, and they'll fight with you as if they're part of you. So, but their purpose is to gather intel and send it back to the Republic of Cameroon. I'm saying this out of situations that we've had in the field recently, within this month. People pretending that they came from one other county, putting on the same regalia, what we are putting on. Lucky enough, because of the structure and the cohesion that ADF has, they had to come back. The general or the commander of that camp had to come back and verify from us whether there are people of this nature that are coming from this zone, that they are part of the ADF. That situation was dealt with and was treated very well. That's the more reason why we keep on talking about having structured forces. The more reason we keep on we keep on preaching the information of having a national force. We are fighting a national battle. And because of the interaction of the ADF structures and bodies, we have the capability to identify infiltrators within our ranks. So I'm saying this not only to the ADF units across the territory. I'm also saying this to the General Alke and your units. I'm saying this to 7 Kata, SWAT of Ambazonia. People like Beltus. I know you're also fighting for this revolution. And the rest, Ikeko and the rest. When you see fighters, look back within your structures for this past 6 months. There was a time that the Republic trained some guys, and they are Ambazonians. They did not release them. Our intelligence is that we have gathered is that those guys were not released into the military. They were released back into the territory as counterintelligence, as sort of intelligence unit. They will come back, mix up with you people, claim that they are from this zone or from that area, and they want to come and join people to fight. That's where the leakage comes from. That's where they breach your own internal security right from within you people. So be very careful and conscious about that. We from the ADF, we have caught that in those instances just within this month. We have had some of those situations. So to all these other sister forces, be very aware and be very careful and be conscious. Okay. That was the general message I was trying to bring across the territory. We got some very disturbing audios this morning from Bui, where we coordinate the ADF forces. I would like to share this audio with you people because I know I know Capo Daniel has already put out this audio, but I would like to share it with you people so you get the scheme. When we say that there are people instrumentalizing our children in the field, you get the drift and you understand what they are doing. I will not play all. I will just play the segment of what is going on.
Take that knife and block with the drum. Put up our hand over, put on limb, and then tell us, say our fault. What a humiliation, what an insult. The same people where they kill our generals, the same people where they bury Kuraman alive for Batibo, may so rest in peace. The same people where they send Amigo, me arrest Ariki. The same people where they send Phil Masha, me kiss Molly. They enable us. They fought for Bali. They need John Frundi where they receive money from Dawara. Then John Bandam where they send money for our own picking them, commando. They Sako where they take money for bilingualism committee, for buy knife, for our own picking them. me then kill we. For mock we like foolish people. Then take that knife, hand them for the heroes the way they fight for liberate this land. Then blame them on them. Then ask their small brother, make it kill it. He never make 2 weeks where Bush Rambo, he come take explosive them for our general for ground zero, General Efang. He can take bullet them. He go attack La Republic, destroy armor car. Them come take only our own picking them for inside Bui. Then send them me then go catch it. Then go miss some catch na his second in command. Oluo. Take the second in command, count them for Kikai come, put bullet for head killer. The same way they be kill General Fon. Put bullet for head killer. Our own picking them. Enable us. They don't take them. Begin manipulate them. For making mockery for Ambazonia. When I listen for this audio them, where the boy warrior them, they gam for their master them as they prepare to go kill their own brothers.
I give all commander them. Coordinator Captain Avis, I agree with you now. My dog, you know say even the ADF days over there for the bush so they plenty. They say we will turn now, we will turn now, finish that people them away them the finish was away so. Thing we then I say we enter that matter for ADF because we didn't that time so because this was then for route I don't target I want go now for that side from Gondon. We go start for Ebube today. I want Tommy us know. Say we want start for Ebube before go some side them because that bara there so that other bara them there so now remain that bara them remain 3. Now 3 bara now. We go enter for day. We that one so if begin day for day we then know say we enter. We don't like ADF. We don't like ADF for the ground.
Hatred for your own brother for nothing. Just because he carried the name Ambazonia Defense Forces for fight for liberate your own people them.
Hello, us. I want to the put of coordinator Captain Avis. This time around, I don't want to see ADF man, ADF ruler now for the town and for the bush. I don't want to ADF now. Any man will be there for ADF, may come on now. Mr. The run, play way day. Mr. The come on, play way day. Every time you come up on a problem, Mr. The come on. Because this time around, at time where we could turn back, look at ADF now. Any part for ADF, we don't want to see them now. We will know so. Because man, if man don't die, man don't die.
Chris Ano, them that don't come set the stage for ban people the way they fight for their country, for take away their right for fight for their country, for create the environment. They have this Kijika for Germany. They don't create the environment for the people them where they honor them when they give them money, for try to please them by going and executing their plan for destroy their own brother them.
Special force at the call on Owuna. Today is Sunday, where we can solve the problem where they for ADF for Bui County now. At the call on all the special force where it for Bui County will not come for Takija right now. We can solve the problem. With the pricing can get problem. Now we can solve the problem today, once and for all, and peace could be.
We'll be down to withdraw all of our forces them for inside Bui. May they remain for inside their camp them for Bui. Because the Ambazonian brigade for Bui now so picking them for Bui then day for day. Our forces them they don't reach for the end of the tunnel for get ready for deal with any eternal threat. Any person where he go come against our forces or pose a threat for our forces, they go act accordingly. As the Bui warrior them, they make this their plan for come execute our forces where they don't decide for shidong for inside their own camp them. It no be in isolation. But as they talk, if your small brother, he decrease for your head, he play say he go knock you a bottle every day. Sometime go day where you go shidong, you go move that bottle for your hand, scatter them for your head, beat them fine, so that when you go shidong, your eye go clear. That craze, that madness, it will come off your head. God bless you now.
Okay. This area where they talk about and say they want to go for it. Now the same area that way they be go destroy health center. They be destroy the health unit. where we treat with people them. They say they want to see go back again for day, go attack ADF forces for that area. Now the same area you destroy the health unit, destroy all the material where they can treat patients them. Because ADF will oversee that particular area. Now the same place where they still want to go back again for day. This same area, what they tell una so. When they hear, they didn't talk anything about La Republique. Oh, ADF see plenty for Banso. Me they deal with ADF. They didn't talk anything. You never ever hear these guys them. Since on the 12th of January, where ADF, after they kill Guinea, we withdraw all our forces them back for barracks. We don't hear any serious fight in the Bokumbu. No. But na their own part that they picking for boy. And they talk for all. You see, they don't instrumentalize the same picking for boy. Your own brother. We'll talk about situation where because your brother decide for where's your name, where they fight the same enemy. He say I be ADF. Then you say you be whatever. The one where they instrumentalize you. You take gun for go kill your own brother. Well, I want me Ambazonia understand what did happen for boy again. Now the game that way they play them. Now that people are telling you they don't get that Trojan horse where they amongst we. They utilize them for this for fight anything we did within way they use them for fight for independence. Now not hear this all of them way they out. And then a couple they no one for wasting our time. A couple of them they out. You didn't hear they talk to the attack like Republic. Oh, behind ADF. ADF don't withdraw a barracks. They wait for barracks. If they know the battle and then for fight, they don't take ADF the materials. They don't take ADF the whatever. They need to go fight the enemy. They don't fight for fighting on the ADF inside the territory. Who are these people fighting for? Now what do they fight for? This one appeal La Republique agent them. That one be clear. It no be thing what you talk na accusation. Their action in the show. So they fight na La Republique they fight from within us. It be very clear. Your own brother, you take gun, you find, so you hunt them. You see La Republique, you dodge them. Then you find your own brother. Since this incident happened for Banso, where they became Guinea, we hold back with forces them. Will still be intact. Whenever they fight, they don't take the materials them. We don't tell them say una seize area material the way they come for Kumu. Una don't take the material them. Una fight with them. They need to fight with them. And I want to talk on one thing. Truth be told, the one you want to investigate them. Most of those guys over there, I won't say the boy warrior, they don't know how they go on. Those young ones they fight, they keep fight, they don't run. They live with ground one. The ones that don't remain the thieves, they take advantage of the situation because they fight at the Republic of Cameroon. They use them, they instrumentalize them for attack the revolution from within. This element, this segment, this fraction on here, this all of them. Now the Republic of Cameroon. Now the Republic of Cameroon amongst us. If their battle don't be to attack other ADF fight, we never go out for attack any camp. ADF never ever go out for attack any camp. Now the same group of guys in this way, they be spray bullet for civilians them. Injure civilians them. 7 of them. We ADF will treat some of them, we send money for treatment for some of them. Now the same group this. This same area we call it Takija. The guy we call it a Mani Tiger or a Manu Tiger. The population we don't beat this guy drive from that area because of the excesses for that area. Now the same gang, that gang of bandits them. Now them. You have commit all these atrocities for Kumu. When they deal with group of people where they take civil and they execute them for public. When they deal with group of they execute a woman and a man in what who no law, no martial law, no they for territory as of now for execute civilian for public. Now they very good on one. When they deal with the same group them, when they kill themselves, each other. They will have over coffee. Well, as time will go on, we'll continue to expose for Ambazonia and who did they fight for this revolution. Who did they fight for Ambazonia and them. And who did they make profit for this revolution. And who then deal with it, they don't instrumentalize them. This same picking them, at the very beginning, they can fight together. Now they didn't even fight the enemy. They did also more hold back, see we need bad air pass. Now they're the same, they don't have to talk how they want to go attack ADF camp them across the bush. See ADF can be as many as possible. That's why I thought we'll get a whole strong representation inside Bui. Strong one. No between I talk so they make them up. If we don't over exercise his strain, You know me as already fight, or no be fight. But I want to expose this ill inside boy for Ambazonia. Let me see them. They are struggling now behind ADF. They are struggling not behind, not behind the Republic of Cameroon. And since then, what actions have they been carrying out in Kumbu? This is getting to the third month. 12th of April, go make 3 months. Now, never hear any serious battles. We take to the Kumbu. The same people they do, she don't chop one pan with their own brother and Guinean. Take it, execute it. With all the lies who they peddle out, say ADF be the camp for car attack. You don't come out very blatant, very open. Say that not be the case. You never hear any form of apology. We never see how picking they don't go. Over 30 of our forces them. We don't know what they did. They are mature everything. They never talk anything about them. We will continue to hear what they plan to do and their intention behind it. Well, now a long ride will get them. Evolution will be a walk in a park. But I want to talk to one thing. The first generation fighters for this liberation inside boy, they still there and they be intact. They want to expose this for Ambazonia, they see. They never call them, why don't they fight like the Republic of Cameroon? They don't instrumentalize now, they don't make some of them. I'll be very clear. They don't process the whole thing properly. They use them now for the attack the overall. But I'll be sorry because there will come a time where it will be sad. They will realize them. Most of them don't even run away. They did ground one plenty. We'll get this intel, but we just want to talk as Capo don't talk. We really find problems. But the game don't change, the tone don't change for this revolution. Make wait till one happen. Make it come down to that. We will not be ever sign this battle for fight with brothers. But anything we approach with guns pointed at us, na enemy, I will square her out. Fellow Ambazonians, you know, the time for talk consistently don't pass. I talk because you see now the various elements amongst us where you don't grow on, you know, and the various elements amongst you don't grow on where you tell the story from within. I call it the Trojan horses. Control opposition. In no circumstances whatsoever. If in no circumstances whatsoever you don't hear ADF go attack any camp inside Kumbu. But we'll be prepared for anything we go camp away. We are prepared to do that. There are things that happen at times we just take quiet, don't talk about it, don't expose it. But this time that we'll keep on informing Ambazonians to give the real picture of what is going on in certain areas of our land. I thank God that we'll tell partnership with the Sisiko group and the SCBC team for start to tell Ambazonians the true story for which they go on. You know, hear people they talk about attacking the Republic of Cameroon, but then they attack now the other ADF forces. The people they start the battle for land, to face the enemy. So if you get an enemy where you fight them, then you get people who want to fight you, you fight an enemy. That means you be that the people they fight you are part of the enemy. Would you wait? Would you wait? Would you consider everything we approach to come like enemy and we'll square her out? Fellow Ambazonians, I just want to tell you, say, una force, the national force, the ADF, and their brigades, they be intact across the territory. We will not be anticipate these hostilities from within us, but we prepared for them. General Ivor, he believe we on marks, and he be tell we have a fight. He be show we, not only tell, he be show we have a fight. I will follow the legacy. We will live with the legacy. We go free land, whether we like it, whether they like it or not. No matter how amount of money don't put them in, with the internal enablers them, we will face them. We will prepare for that. Throughout, as I don't talk, I don't want the appeal from Salt people. What did it happen from Salt land, particularly about diaspora? Now open our eyes them. We all go be judged for that land. When we gain our freedom, all we go be judged. Every utterance with anybody don't make them, we will judge all we. I want also talk on one thing. When I join, when I continue to support this takeover project, ttof.net, ready from my screen. When I realize I want to say one thing for Ambazonians. Every time where ADF don't come up, or the AGOVC don't come up with a project where it go push this revolution forward, it's always more be very clear for some disturbance from within. When the ADF is start off, when the AGOVC, if we come up with the Never Again project, they disrupt them with my tip to Boya. They come again with a PIN project. The next thing is for decapitate the ADF. They try to decapitate the ADF core structure. If they never learn, they don't do them over and over for Calabar, and we still continue to work strongly. Now again, they don't come with this TTOF project. When I see the Batibo saga, when I hear all this all across the territory, consistent attacks across the territory of the ADF and AGOVC structures. Anytime we come with a project, the Trojan horse from amongst us. When I call Trojan horse, I mean enemy we get them for inside the plant and for inside you, where they face you. They come with another counter scheme. When I hear the Batibo saga, when I hear the Kruger saga. But I want to tell us one thing. We leave General Iwa if you don't prophesize this thing, it go turn ADF, go up, calm down, jam and go up, calm down, turn them. Now the secret that go free land. Whether we like or not, that the secret that go free land. The national ideology for freedom for land. The nationalistic ideology for freedom for land. Now you go free land. And we will continue to support this project. We will support General Iwata and Kui project, the WWTTOF. Just go there, sign. I talk about diaspora in particular. Sign. Make it be recurrent, $25 per month. It will be continuous. We don't tell and say we want to stop the enemy, their tracks into our territory. We'll get pops them, we'll get projects where they go on. So join, sign off, be a part of the team. Tomorrow when the balance sheet come out, we don't free land. You go see a name for you'll see a name for how they call them for checklist. Now project would always deliver. We can't talk about things that we need to do. My tip to boy using nobody kill the umbrella and the county by county using for cause tribalism and enmity amongst us. No. We go fight across the territory. We go break those barriers. We go continue to dismiss the enemy. The ones that plant amongst us and the ones that they outside. Fellow Ambazonians, I just come to expose this thing because we get for the years on this and they understand we get the real context of the whole thing. When they start, they ask themselves why they always come to talk. Why do they fight the enemy? When I hear all that noise happen with Guzang on a Kruger, for the past 3 years, when I hear like we go burn house of Kruger, no. Because ADF can defend them. Why now? With all that noise inside Kruger? But more people them now, or they want to around them, allow themselves to be used by these people that will get amongst me. Now Nasabi, I be boy picking blue blood by and salt. I don't allow that fraud me people to say it's a banso or be alive. If you unfortunately they instrumentalize some of these very boys them for time for the fight their own brother now in the year and name. They want to attack their own brothers. They attack their own brother than that. When they don't fight together, they don't give each other backup. The air call and say back of you, what's it go on for the? When I say it's a decimate back of it completely. Now you even fight, you get one fight, you never even go get back off your brother because you know the very will kill you. Well, the ones that think they will destroy the revolution come where? Now Baghdad that. They didn't say come na Baghdad. And we go uphold that name. ADF will be intact. It's fully intact. And we'll be prepared for anything. If we fight anything we'll say will be against we. If you point gun against we, an enemy. And we'll fight that out. They don't resort to cow stealing. They don't resort to killing each other. They don't resort to locking each other. Some of them they don't run away. They don't leave go out. Why? You know the year they talk say okay, fight the Republic, attack these people. No, Mugo destroy ADF. Mugo attack that calm them. Now it don't be that a pattern this for over a year. And I'll be very clear. Some people they talk say they begin talk. I'll be very clear. They hide. And look, I be going as pattern. And they die for my word. I personally say I get my own personal self-esteem. I talk something and I stand by it. Now the caliber person be that. Some people they talk at here say me a big utterance. Say I be say me they take out Chacha. Yes, If you represent yourself like a threat, when they don't see the evidence they show every day for Kumbu. They kill Sakor, they kill other ADF low-ranking fighters. Them, how they call it, even to Watana from Biamina. So from within that segment, they kill them. A lot of fighters, they don't kill them. ADF fighters, they don't kill them inside bush. We nobody talk. They attack Iceman, he come. Born, he come. How many times they spray bullet for his skin? How many times ADF go free Iceman? 3 good occasions them. We don't pick in an ADF go release. And another fighter that. The so-called Buiwara attack them. Burn their camp. Destroy. Now look, now hear the atrocities. Destroy health center. We will help the whole that area. Not be ADF fighters. No, as we area that no be ADF build a health center, but the health center be on that area where ADF will protect them. And that health center be the place begin to protect. It be help for delivery. It be help for injured. It be help for sick. It be help for everything. Look at the amount of carnage with the so-called Buiwara cause. And that people that they fight for them. Are those the people that are fighting for the people? I want to ask, if this bat been of simple protect with civilians them, then they go destroy health unit where it be meant for provide services for civilians them. Are they fighting for the people or are they for this revolution? They kill low-ranking soldiers them. They don't take, how they call them, civilians and they put and execute them for public. They execute them for public. Some people now woke up here, when open our eyes. I don't think it will be stupid. The laugh of fallen in Zokika. I don't think it will be stupid. They hold their own brother them. They so part of the so-called Buiwara them. Execute them. 11 for Vekovi. Now the beast, that what they deal with them. At no point in time, they hold the umbrella and Ginyam. We've been at the peacemaker inside Kumbu. Right in Ginyam, we've been a peacemaker from Kumbu across to Mwa, Ndonga. They hold Ginyam within 24 hours, tie a hand like ISIS. They put gun from your head, blow in your brains. Now the ear marks than that for the so-called warrior. Big number. If they enter Banso, he call Elvis, call Chacha, tell he say would he come for can see Uboras of Kumbu, give them material. Now yeah, even Bush would give materials. Now the same Bush Rambo that way, he carry out a heavy attack on the police of Cameroon. Part of the Buiwara go attack Bush Rambo. Who are these people? Who are they? After Bush Rambo carry a heavy attack, capture like Cameroon soldiers them. They go attack Bush Rambo. Who be them? Whether Bush Rambo will fight under the ADF structures or not, or an independent fighter. Who be these people that don't attack people that attack like Cameroon? Now the internal plants them, implants and that. With the remote control them. If Big Rambo, if Bush Rambo show say he get the power for make that create the invincibility for like Cameroon, that tank at the road, he hit them, capture the soldier them. Then part of Una they claim so they fight for the liberation of Ambazonia. Una go attack Bush Rambo. Something be wrong. They go attack Bush Rambo. Something be wrong. After Bush Rambo carry that action, part of the Buiwara of them, they go attack Bush Rambo. The enemy for inside be more deadlier than the probably wear uniform. Now the ones me all unison who they fight for the genuine liberation of our land. Muna be very careful. Muna look from within Una. Who they don't enter amongst the unison. Una begin to look the right and I see the signs them. If Bush will carry that action, more assume the Bush will be like ADF fighter, more assume so in that assumption. That was a good move from a revolutionary team attacking an enemy. Even me, when I look, I don't even know who will be responsible for that attack. I'll be sure already from my life where I be doing. I'll be so happy. I said that is what we want. Taking out these people out of our land. Before I even get this Bush will carry them. I don't even know who carry action. I'll be pleased. Even if the Buiwara will be carrying that action, if they really fight genuinely for this revolution, I'm glad. But if Bush Rambo, he forces that they attack like can capture military, then part of the so-called Buiwara go attack Bush Rambo. Who are they fighting for? Who be them? For Scotland, something be wrong for them. Something be very wrong. And there is a force that, my lister, Efang, General Efang be the call, the talk with Elvis, Vejika, where na they coordinate all that the Sokoboy warriors. He tell you, I come Kumu on the phone, navigate them. I can't see my other fighters for they can't salute them, give them material, spend time with them. Then part of my unit, part of my entourage, they move, they go for ground one, go collect material them. We don't buy them. They will come back. He tell them till today what they talk. We don't know where it's all that picking they don't go. Rome must be made sometimes don't put them keep them for mass grave. We don't know what's the day till today. Materials with ADF they carry them. He deal with them till today. The spray bullet for General Efang his body. But saw people them. Something be wrong. Who be reward them? Who they manage them now? That element, that core MD now, now the they see one go attack ADF fighters. They don't attack Bush Rambo. We attack like the Republic of Cameroon. ADF fighters day for day inside territory. They fight like the Republic of Cameroon. Nobody go out this past 2 months. Yes, granted over 3 months. We tell them they stay quiet. But what does he go attack them? But what does he go attack Bush Rambo? But what does he kill ADF fighters? Did you attack that camps? Who be them? Who be them? If you put your money for the insult people, them, listen, particularly the diaspora. Those people, not the year they talk anything, say they attack like the Republic. No. When you no fight is a Kumu against like the Republic. But they are on target. About attack area fighters. They see like the Republic, they dodge and they avoid them. Keep away from them. They go fight their own brother. Them. Their own brother will grow with them. They only fight together with them. Insult people. We no agree with this shame. He continue to reign for land. Some of us for Okomo Bansor, we don't believe in tribalism. We don't believe in tribalism. And I believe so get a lot of us who don't believe in tribalism. This battle no be fight for win a county. Now fight for win the entire land. We must change your mindset. If we defeat Northwest Southwest divide, now the people they trick we into a smaller segment for divide and rule. We see fall for them. We know I be one of those few people they come up and so we don't believe in tribalism. I don't believe in tribalism. I'll get a lot of them. Me the ones that don't believe in tribalism, they stand up. Now look what it will be all about. Now for free a land, to free a nation. They will free salt. They will free boy. I always ask the question for the so-called one where they claim say, if you free boy, you don't free Mezam, you don't free Ambazonia. No. You must work in cohesion. And I want to tell you now, I continue to support the TTOF project. Chipping your finance for the we will create a national force. I will fight like one people for free land. I want to thank all now who I continue to support this project. I call on all AGovC members, friends and well-wishers. Go for this site. You see the cash out with the function. Go for this site, ttof.net. Sign on a monthly recurring fee. This one will be an obligation for all AGovC members. If you call yourself an AGovC member, go sign on for this site. Make a recurring fee for the before anything. We go for walk the talk. We no go for talk, only for make noise. Go for the show your stand and your position for as an AGovC member or well-wisher for AGovC or a freedom fighter for our land. Go do a recurring fee for the. You know must be much. When I do the recurring fee for how they call them, for citizenship levy. Wait be you know for project way. I will be talking about project where you never even get bearing. There was no blueprint, no outline. But this TTOF.net, we don't talk saying that project will consistently try to build project prospects and for stop these people for tracks and for land. Stop them from entering our village. We talk before we act. Go support this project. Make it work for all we. Make it work for all we. As it talk, when we put the last project, we win a pin project, when we see the material we can deliver and we show for Ambazonia. Even till now, at the talk, the material of pin project see get into territory. They see get into territory till now at the talk. Southern Zone don't receive some of them. Northern Zone receive some of them. I will continue to receive some of them for the pin project. I will use my life for December. I show some of the material will come. The first consignment will be enter. The second one enter. The third one is it find a way through in our territory. We talk with projects where it will work. This TTOF project it be meant to stop this people on the tracks for enter land. We make sure so that those tanks they claim they be invincible. Now to stop them. Thank all now. Show support for this revolution. Go for team where you get a blueprint and for team where you win. Team where you go give you liberation. Take one step further. Stand behind them. Anytime we make one step forward, we always get disturbance from within. But we will try them all way. Thank you very much. Stay blessed. Don't blink. Support this project. Let's get our freedom. God bless. Thank you.